All right, here we go. Rays at Twins in the ALDS series starting in Minnesota as the Twins are the 2 seed. Top one, Nolan Arenado wasting no time getting us started. Base hit to left for the red hot third baseman for the Rays. Drives in the first run of the game. Gives Tampa an early 1-0 lead. Bottom one, doesn't take long for the Twins to answer as Donovan Solano grounds one past Yandy Diaz. And the throw from Happ is not in time. Randy Arozarena steals second with 2 outs in the second, and on the very next pitch, Manuel Margot makes sure that does not go for naught as he lines one down the third base line and scampers over to second with a double. So the seesaw continues. Tampa takes a 2-1 lead. Bottom 3, Edouard Julien, already 1 hit on the day. He's going to get another one here with a double off the wall. He's going to tie the score as well. And then later on that inning, Donovan Solano with his second RBI of the day. Bloop single gives the Twins a 3-2 lead. Bottom 4, Tyler Glasnow struggles continue as he gives up a dinger to Carlos Correa that doubles the Twins' lead. So the home side now leads 4-2. We skip ahead top 8. Rays have the tying run at the plate, but Nolan Arenado strikes out looking and Ian Happ more of the same. Top 9 down to their final strike. Randy Arozarena swings through a sinker, and the Twins take game 1 4-2. Heading into game 2, Minnesota looking to take a commanding 2-0 lead, but Salvador Perez has other ideas as he goes deep in the top of the first to give the Rays a 2-0 lead out of the gate. Bottom of the first, Jacob deGrom in some trouble here with 2 men on, but is able to induce a fly ball from Royce Lewis that ends the inning. He's not quite as fortunate in the bottom of the second, though, as Carlos Correa tees up a slider for his second homer in as many games. Bottom 4, still a 2-1 Rays lead. Runner on second. Christian Vasquez lines one into the gap, but Ian Happ is there to make the catch. And then in the top of the 5th, with 2 on and 2 out, Chris Bryant finds a hole with a single up the middle. Yandy Diaz comes around to score for a big insurance run for the Rays. Bottom 6, hit and run with 2 outs, bloops in, and with the runner in motion, he's going to be aggressive and catches Tampa Bay sleeping. So the Rays give up a run that probably could have been prevented, and the score is now 3-2. With the score still 3-2, deGrom is able to get out of some trouble there. And then the top of the 7th, Salvador Perez goes deep once again. This one's going to go into the furthest upper deck at Target Field. Impressive bomb, giving the Rays a big insurance run there, so it's 4-2 Tampa. And then Kendall Graveman's going to close it out. The Rays win a big game 2 in Minnesota and head home with a chance to win the series. Game 3 in Tampa. Luis Castillo on the dish. Luis Castillo on the mound. He's going to get a strikeout there. And then the bottom of the second, Chris Bryant continues his RBI producing ways with an RBI single. Castillo continually found himself in trouble and continually found a way out of trouble. Here in the 4th, he'll give up a single with Byron Buxton in second. Buxton's going to test Randy Arozarena, and that was not a wise decision. The Randy man guns him down. And then in the bottom of the 4th, more of the same from Chris Bryant. He's going to spray a double into the gap. That is going to score 1 run. The Rays tried to make it 2 runs, but Ian Happ was a bit overzealous there. Top 5, Edouard Julien been having a big series. He's going to get another base hit, so the Twins have bases loaded, nobody out. But Trevor Larnach is going to strike out looking on a fastball down the middle. And then Donovan Solano is going to fly a 1-2 fastball to left. They're going to test Randy's arm again, and they're going to pay for it once again. Arozarena with another assist from the outfield, inning-ending double play. And the Rays escape a jam. Bottom of the 5th, Yandy Diaz is going to chop one up the middle. And Arozarena, who doubled to lead off the inning, is going to score. So the Rays extend their lead to 3-0. And then at the bottom of the 7th, Manuel Margot, not normally a power hitter, is going to tap into the long ball, though, and go deep to blow this game open. 5-0 Rays. The home team isn't quite done yet, though, as Salvador Perez smokes one to left center. Looked like it might get out for yet another homer, but instead, the veteran catcher is just going to have to settle for an RBI triple. Not something you see from Perez hardly ever. And Tampa, with their 6-0 lead, is going to close out their second consecutive shutout win at home and put the Twins on the brink of elimination. So game 4 from Tampa, Marcus Stroman on the hill for the Rays. Top 2, runner on second. Stroman's going to get a ground out and get himself out of a bit of a jam. Top 3, he's not quite so lucky though, as Trevor Larnach is going to go deep and give the Twins a 2-0 lead. The Rays are hitless here in the bottom of the 4th, but that'll change when Wander Franco also homers to right. So the Rays are on the board. And 2 batters later, who else but Salvador Perez is going to step up? And you guessed it, he's going to step out. Salvador Perez goes deep once again. And the Rays, just like that, have tied the score at 2. Bottom of the 5th, Tampa has a chance to take the lead here with Wander Franco up, 2 men on, but he's going to swing at a pitch outside and strike out. And then top of the 6th, Trevor Larnach continues his breakout playoff performance with his second homer of the day. So Minnesota takes a 3-2 lead into the later innings. Bottom 7, Tampa with another chance with runners in scoring position, and they squander it once again as Manuel Margot flies out to left. Top of the 9th, Scott Barlow pitched a clean inning and gets Carlos Correa to line out there, Jose Miranda to line out there. So it's 3-2 Twins heading to the bottom of the 9th. Chris Bryant's going to get us started after an out with a single. Very next hitter, Brandon Lau, gets a hanging breaking ball and smokes it to right for a base hit. So the Rays have a rally cooking here in the bottom of the 9th as the Twins try and extend their season. Arozarena is going to chop one to short. Correa handles it. But now the winning run is in scoring position, and with 2 on and 2 out, Manuel Margot. Hey now. This is what dreams are made of. The Rays get a walk-off, and they're heading to the ALCS to take on the New York Yankees. Absolute scenes in Tampa Bay. I think we just saw some guys doing the ring around the rosy. But the Rays win a huge, dramatic come-from-behind game, and they're heading on to the Final Four. All right, so we just saw the Rays eliminate the Twins in dramatic fashion. If we look at the playoff bracket overall, we see that the 1-seed Texas Rangers were upset by the New York Yankees. So it'll be Rays-Yankees an AL East matchup in the ALCS. On the other side of the bracket, the 1-seed Dodgers and 2-seed Phillies both took care of business. And actually, the Dodgers have already jumped out to a 1-0 lead over the Phillies over there in the NLCS. If we go game by game here, first game, too many strikeouts for the Rays, and Tyler Glasnow really struggled. I'm not sure that we'll see him again this postseason. It's possible, but I think Zach Eflin's going to get the ball next time his turn in the rotation comes. He just never really settled in and was not missing any bats. Salvador Perez came up huge with 2 homers, and DeGrom pitched really well as well in a game the Rays really had to have. And then heading home, Luis Castillo, a very interesting game. 8 hits but 13 strikeouts in 7 innings. So it seemed like he would give up a hit pretty much every inning, and usually, whether it was a double or whatever, that runner would often get into scoring position, and then he would strike out everyone that he faced next to get out of trouble. But solid performance offensively, and Luis Castillo put the team on his back, and then the Twins put up a really good fight here. But Johan Duran and the Twins bullpen, which had been pretty locked down earlier in the series, experienced the levee breaking at the worst time for them, and Stroman pitched well. So that was our side of things. If we look at the Yankees and Rangers series, the Rangers were actually up 2-0. Looks like they had a bit of a comeback in game 1, and and then blew the Yankees out in game 2, so looked like that was going to be all she wrote, but the Yankees stormed back, winning game 3 with 3 runs in the 7th, and smoking the Rangers in game 4, 3 homers there. And then the all-important game 5, extra innings, Yankees got 2 late to tie it at 2, and then scratched one across in the 13th. Excellent performance by the Yankee bullpen. And just like that, the 100-win Texas Rangers season is over. If we look on the National League side of things, Dodgers and Braves, looks like the Dodgers took care of business pretty quickly over Atlanta, 3-1. Not much to see there. Yeah, pretty quick and easy series. Cardinals and Phillies. See, the Cardinals won game 1. Wow, crazy game. 3 runs in the top of the 12th, and then the Phillies answered with 2, but not enough. And then we see the Phillies easily took game 2. Game 3 in St. Louis was a tight one, classic playoff game. In game 4, Cardinals rallied in the 6th, putting up 4 runs. Looks like it was a grand slam by Jordan Walker too. And then all-important game 5. Goodness gracious. So this game was, I think it was 2-1 Phillies heading to the top of the 9th. The Cardinals put 5 runs up to make it 6-2. The Phillies answered with 4 and then walked it off a couple innings later. That is insanity. So that's the breakdown of the postseason, and we'll see where we're at heading to the Final Four here. Potentially a Rays Dodgers or a Rays Phillies matchup. Both of those would be rematches of prior World Series, along with Yankees and Phillies. The last time the Yankees were in the World Series, they played the Phillies. So Yankees Dodgers would be a more historical rematch and a ratings bonanza, I'm sure. But we'll see what happens. As always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.